a grenade! Ammunition! I'll sort you, pal.
We've lost half our soldiers.
Right, so I got the game yesterday, and I even got the, well, not even, I got the game from the sale, from the 50% sale for all the players who actually had the previous game. And to be honest, I was expecting the standard edition to be on sale as well. But if you actually own Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 1, you can buy only the deluxe edition on sale. So basically the deluxe edition costed me like $50 or so. Well, not that I'm kind of like, I don't know, I can't say that I'm mad for buying the deluxe edition, but I honestly wanted to buy the standard edition. I was hoping that the standard edition would be on sale as well, because I don't want to pay the $50 is a lot, especially for an Eastern European like me. So my impressions of the game, it's a fucking mess. That's what I think about the game so far. Like, there's just all kinds of wrong decisions with gun mechanics, map design, the way certain game modes are being played. It's just a fucking mess. It's like they never even, like, did you see that? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? White text on white background. Like, who the fucking was the guy behind this decision? Like, I want to see the face of that guy, and I want to make him read the fucking text. It's just a fucking mess the whole time. I played the campaign today while the rest of the game was being downloaded actually. So basically my impression of the campaign, I played the mission with I forgot what was the name, Nordski or Nordvik or something like that. Basically the nuclear water, the heavy water treatment plant or whatever it's called. First of all, what the fuck is that girl like? It's supposed to be a teenager, right? Like she's some kind of a teenager, I think. I mean, it looks like a teenager basically. She's like, she looks like she's like 16 or so. Yet she jumps from 50 feet high and wrestles a 30-year-old like German soldier in his prime. Like, what the fuck? Punches holes with a knife in steel, in all kinds of like what was it? The steel barrels. When she was supposed, like, I did not expect that from a 16-year-old teenager. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like weird to watch it. Anyway, Battlefield 5, it's a complete mess. That's what I think. The tanks play awful. The tanks play awful. I have no idea, like, what the fuck is wrong with the tanks? Like, seriously, guys.
We need a crocodile tank right
There
away.
could be a tank like 200 meters away from you, and you need to aim like this high. Let's say the tank, like, fuck. Let's say the tank is like over there, right? Like at this pole right here. The tank is over there. So in order, if I'm here with the tank and I need to shoot it, I need to aim like there. You see my point? Like, what the fuck? Seriously? If there's a tank over there, I need to aim like over here. Like, I need to aim like here in order to hit a tank which is over there. Like, that's the kind of the gun mechanics that I was talking about. Like, I can't really find the right word. It's not like really gun mechanics, but it's more like the way all the guns and everything is being played, like the shell drop. Yeah, that's the right word I was looking for. It's just fucking retarded. For example, with the machine guns, like I use a B-pod right now. Like, I mean, all the guns have B-pods. Like, it's not like in Battlefield 4 when you could choose if you want to MG to have a B-pod or not. So let's say this is the B-pod, right? So let's say I wanna go here, and I'm behind cover, right? So I'm now standing up, I'm aiming, the default is not being used. I crouch. Fucking Christ.
The Germans have effectively stopped our advance in Narvik, and despite our attempts, we were unable to break through their defenses. They have used their victory wisely, falling back to a more favorable position in the mountains. We must drive them out before we can secure Narvik. Oh
yeah, and Grand Operations, this is the game mode that I'm playing right now. It's I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I just started playing it actually, the Grand Operations mode. It's like, maybe I've played for like half an hour, maybe an hour or so. And I'm not impressed, actually. The front, like, there's, for example, when you lose a sector, the game mode is built this way that when you lose a sector, you can no longer go into that sector. You're like out of the battlefield, sort of. But then again, the places where, for example, the map design is made this way that, like, if there's like a road with sandbags or something, like, you can see that the end of the map where the battlefield ends is like right at the sandbags, right? So you go to the sandbags and you want to use the machine gun and you want to use the B-pod. You want to just hold the fucking line, like right on the end of the battlefield. There's the sandbags, you know that the enemy is coming from the other side, where you can't go because you're outside of the battlefield. So you want to use sandbags, you want to set up the machine gun with the B-pod there, but you can't, because the moment you get close to the sandbags, and just to remind you, the sandbags are the positions of the sandbags are predefined by the developers. Basically, you cannot build a sandbag anywhere. All the maps have predefined positions for the sandbags, sort of like fortification points and so on. So let's say the map ends here, and there's like a sandbag right here, right? So the moment I do this and I want to put the machine gun on sandbags, I'm out of the battlefield. I need to go like here, and I can't see shit because there's like a sandbag in front of me, for example, which is stupid. I find this fucking retarded, because if you're going to be fucking putting fortifications and so on and making all this kind of like static gameplay, like, because if you think about it, the fortifications are really meant for the game, like you can fortify a position, defend it and so on, so the game becomes more like static instead of like the front shifting all the time, those times. So you make this fortification, and I forgot what I was gonna say, damn it. I need to stop playing while I'm talking shit. So I was saying about the fortifications, right? I have no idea what just happened. This guy was in front of me, I hit him like 3 or 4 times, nothing, he just killed me. I forgot my thoughts about the fortifications. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that there's like, I don't know, it's kind of like you add fortifications, you want to make the gameplay more static, sort of. And yet everyone can, like, the enemy team can always like go behind your back from territories that you can't even like advance because you're out of the battlefield. So the map design is made this way that you cannot really like, when you fortify a position, you cannot really defend it, as in not defended but being secure from flanking. That's what I wanted to say.
Soldiers, we are losing objective Able.
Like for example here, right?
Objective Charlie is now ours.
There's this ledge over here, and if I go there, I'm out of the map, right? But the enemy team, like on some maps, like if I can't go there, the enemy team can't go there. That's what I'm saying. It's stupid. It's fucking retarded. I can't even think of like what the fuck were they thinking, like. Ugh. So there can be a guy standing there behind a stone or something like this. He can be hiding, and he can be there like his teammates, his squad mates can spawn his position and so on. So they can constantly advance from a position like over here, where you cannot go there and clear them out from their position, right? What the fuck? Like right now, I was hoping that I could aim properly with the machine gun, as in when I press the L2 button, which is basically aiming using the B-pod, you'd hope that you could aim properly, but you can't. Because the B-pod mechanics are fucking awful. Like, I'm aiming now, I'm not using the B-pod, right? I go here, I'm still not using the B-pod. I go here, I'm still not using the B-pod. I go here, there, the B-pod is being used. So if I... You see that? You see what I'm saying? The B-pod is constantly going on and off when you're trying to aim, which is fucking retarded. On Battlefield 4, first of all, on Battlefield 4, you need to press once the L2 button and the B-pod is set up. But when the B-pod is set up, your aiming angle, the angle that you can shoot when using the B-pod is limited. So basically, for example, when I aim now, like what the when I aim now, for Christ's sake, when I aim now, that's what I'm saying, like what the fuck? Anyway, you get my, I hope that you actually get the idea. You cannot aim using the B-pod properly. It's constantly going on and off, and when it's off, you can't really shoot with the machine gun, so it's awful. The machine gun play is awful. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking retarded. Like I'm aiming with the B-pod right now, and I do a 360-degree circle. You see that? He's lying on his... The character is lying on his back. And somehow I'm able to... I'm able to fire with the B-pod enabled in the fucking air. Yet, when I'm here, I can't use the B-pod. See? There's like a stone. It's just awful. Yeah, thanks, buddy. All I wanted to say is that they basically took 5 steps back from Battlefield 4. They did it with Battlefield 1, they went backwards, now they are going even further backwards with Battlefield 5.
Ammunition, use it.
To be honest, I'm not familiar with the maps, so I'm just basically a noob here right now. I have no idea where they're coming from, from where they could be firing at me, and so on. I'm just like trying to figure out the map design as a whole.
Trouble at this position.
Also, what weirds me out is that in the campaign you have a binocular, but here you don't have a binocular. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to talk about is the gun skills. Perks, I don't know how to call them actually. Perks, skills, they're not really skills, they're more like gun perks or upgrades maybe, gun upgrades. could be called upgrade. Anyway, I find them really annoying. Also, I don't like that there's just basically no customizations, as in the way they were made in Battlefield 4. Like, for example, in Battlefield 4 you can add a silencer to a gun, but this silencer would reduce the range or the damage. It will make you silent, you will not appear when on the minimap when firing the gun, but the damage will be less, and yeah, but the damage will be less and the range will be less. And here, like for example, I'll show you right now. And here you can, let's say this is my machine gun, right? So I have this.
We have lost objective dog.
It's called specializations. So basically it restricts me. Sorry, hold on. It restricts me in the way I want to play my gun. Let's say I want to use the recoil buffer, have the chrome lining, and also have the flashless propellant, right? I can't. It's just like, why? Why? Battlefield, the gun mechanics in Battlefield 4 were great. The map designs in Battlefield 4 were great. The gun unlocks, the progress, the way you were progressing with the guns, the way you were unlocking customizations and different like upgrades of the gun. It was perfect. You play with the gun, you make a lot of headshots. For example, with that gun, you earn some kind of like, you unlock some kind of like upgrade for the gun, which is somehow related to, let's say, better aiming for even better headshots or something like this. It's just like there's no connection. I don't know what the fuck. It's like they were making some kind of like completely different game, and then at the end they just decided to change a few things in order to, like, I don't know, appeal some kind of like players which never played the previous Battlefield games. Why? I don't know. It's just that's all. Those are my thoughts. I don't know what else to say. Probably when I play the game further and I have more experience with it, I can say something more, like what kind of issues it has and something like this, or how it plays and so on. But I hope they start changing things, because I can't even see what I have selected right now. Like, what is that? Is that 0 planes? That's a 0, right? Fucking white text on white background. Great. That's... I can't speak anymore.
We have taken objective Baker. Objective Charlie is ours.